What is going on? It's your boy Panda Killer 910 here, and what you're looking at is an experimental torpedo prototype that is supersonic underwater. That's right, underwater supersonic torpedo. It's coming to life, baby, even through waves. There goes the sound barrier, and it can pull a lot of G's. This package is an RC supersonic maneuvering torpedo that levels out near the water and is capable of engaging low-flying aerial threats, although its capabilities against air targets are pretty limited, but it is incredibly lethal against naval targets. It features a multi-dimensional static, meaning non-moving, sensor suite to detect a target when it gets close, and then set off a chain reaction explosive containing 52 dynamite. At least that's what the prototype has, but there are plans for a big boy version to be dropped from the almighty Xerxes Bomber. And what better initial testbed than the Perseus 2 mag-launching torpedo boat, which I'll be leaving a link to in the video for the original Perseus 2 LSAT Swordfish Mark 1 in the description below. Thanks to a proprietary multi-stage proxy system, this payload will be extremely effective against even energy-shielded targets. These next few clips will be showcasing its initial test footage and testing results against live targets. And as you're going to see here, this is both a kinetic and explosive projectile. You may be wondering, why would you need both? Well, believe it or not, ships are actually a lot more durable than you might think. And even with 52 dynamite, that is not necessarily a guaranteed kill. Delivering maximum impact is extremely important now, thanks to the inclusion of energy shields in a lot of ship designs. Believe it or not, energy shields can mitigate the splash damage from even dynamite a lot more effectively than you would expect. So having the ability to deliver an incredibly powerful supersonic impact onto a heavily guarded and heavily armored ship is very important now. And I think that clip demonstrates why this weapon will be so incredibly effective in naval combat. That was a textbook perfect central underhull strike where the explosion projected underneath the hull and literally blew it up like a frag grenade, and pieces of the full-size battleship are everywhere, including on the carrier from the water. There's no kill like overkill. This torpedo's incredible ability to accelerate, decelerate, and change direction will put even the most potent sea whizzes to the test of naval builds and Trailmakers. The margin for error will be very slim, and the results always theatrical. Of course, there's always some secret sauce to making this stuff work the way it does whenever I build them, and let's take a look at that. Well, obviously, there's quite a few gyro stabilizers on there, but those alone actually aren't enough to keep this thing stable under high G, high speed maneuvers. Instead, what you can see are those top sail fins that pop out whenever they detect any type of disturbance to the balance or any type of altitude gain on the torpedo. Whenever those pop out, they use physics. A wider base is more stable thanks to torque imparted on the central axis of the torpedo. On a single pass test of danger zone, this torpedo has reached almost Mach 3, although I'm sure it can go much faster if given a longer travel length than simply carrier to wellboarder, but nonetheless, this is pretty scary. Thanks to the inclusion of space thrusters, this torpedo can actually fly. The highest height I've gotten up to is about 4,000 meters off the ground, although it doesn't seem to be very comfortable up there. More like a fish out of water, pun intended. It can glide, it can hold speed, but it definitely picks up a lot more once you actually start using gravity to its advantage. And you're going to need to build up speed in order to get to a height like this. But as you can see, it can break sound barrier from the air at high altitude and enter a ballistic strike trajectory, which can be quite effective on many different targets. I wanted a torpedo that could basically not care about the water conditions at hand and be able to take out a variety of threats to the mothership or other naval target. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a compilation of clips of this torpedo absolutely obliterating anything and everything in its path. Enjoy. If you enjoyed today's video or got any type of entertainment out of it, please like and subscribe. I love the support you guys are giving. I was not expecting this channel to grow so quickly. And as a reward, if you don't know already, the XO2 Strike Wyvern from Ace Combat 7 has been uploaded to the Xbox gallery under Panda Killer 910's XO2, or just search Panda Killer 910 for any of my builds. Stay tuned for more overpowered explosive packages.